So hello everyone, welcome to 4 Dimensions Infotech. Today we are going to start with part modeling and we are going to see some models. As we have completed 2 toolbars of the CATIA, we are going to see how to use the tools and make some models here. So to start with, we are going to say File, New. We are going to start with part interface here. Say part, OK. Next we are going to go here and change the interface to surface modeling. For that we are going to select wireframe and surface design. After selecting, we have the toolbars here, and the part we are going to see today, we are going to open that part here first. So we are going to start with this part here. So this part is a simple surface modeling part. We have some parameters been given here. So first we are going to make this part. To start with, first I am going to draw this line that is of 30.5. We'll select the plane for sketch. We'll start with the line now. So this horizontal line, the value here is given as 30.5. Next we are going to go for this vertical line now. So we are going to make one vertical line also here. With the origin reference we are going to take this horizontal to the origin. There is no length been given here. One arc is going to come here, that is going to be tangent with this line. So the length of the line will be defined by default only. Next we have this arc that is of radius 40. So we'll make one 3-point arc here. First point, second point, the third point we are going to take somewhere here. It is going to come tangent with this line. The radius is given 40, so put up the values. Say this radius as 40 mm. Now the height from this base is given 50 mm. Put up that value here. There as 50 mm. Next, this distance is given as 59. So for this line from origin we are going to take the horizontal distance as 59. Now we have the complete constraint sketch. So it is very important that we should make constraint sketches only, so that there is less possibility of errors here. We are going to say exit sketch, but we can see here when we zoom it, we can see that these sketches are not been connected here properly. So for editing this sketch we are going to double click it here and we need to connect this one. So to connect this point with this arc we are going to say coincide relation. Say OK. Now say exit sketch. After exit we are going to go for extrude command here. So from surfaces toolbar we are going to select this command, that is extrude. Select this sketch. And now the extrusion size is given as 70 mm. So we are going to say mirror extent on both the sides. For that we need to take half value only, that is 35. So the total length now will come as 70 mm. To cross check the length, you can go for the measure toolbar here. Select this tab measure item and you need to select this edge here. So we can see the length is coming as 70 mm. Say OK and finish. Next we are going to make this circle here on this side. So here the circle size is given as radius 27.5. To make this circle we are going to select the front plane, say sketch. Now for center fitting of the sketch we are going to click on this icon that is in view toolbar, command known as fit all in. If I want to flip the part orientation, you just need to click on this option, that is normal view. Again go for circle command now. Here the circle center is given collinear with these two edges. So we are going to take this point on this edge, say the relation as coincide for proper positioning. Next the radius, that is 27.5. So 27.5 into 2 we are going to say here. Diameter will come as 55 mm. Next we are going to say extrude now. So exit workbench and go for the command, that is extrude. In limit 2 we don't want any value here, so I'm going to take this value as 0. And in limit 1 We are going to extend it little further. Say OK and finish. One thing is missing here, that we are not able to see the edges. So for that, go in this view tab and in display styles, we are going to select this option, that shading with edges. So now the edges are visible properly. Now for trimming, we are going to select the split toolbar here. Now we can see here, this circular portion has been cut from this part and there is no cylindrical shape remaining. So we are going to do the same thing. So here we are going to say elements to cut as this part, and cutting elements we are going to take this cylinder. We can see the transparency is being changed of the outer body, but we are going to trim the inner side. So say other side here. Now we can see here, this part is coming transparent, means material is going to be removed here. Say OK. Next we are going to go for the same command, split, but this time elements to cut will be the cylinder and the cutting element will be this part. Say other side, and we can see this upper cylindrical shape has been removed. Now we are going to hide these sketches here. Next is we are going to remove this cylindrical shape here, the cylindrical cutout. So for that, again select this plane, that is right plane, say sketch, and we are going to make one circle here. The center position of the circle is given at 30 mm from the bottom. So put up the value from this horizontal axis to the center of the circle. The value is 30 mm here. We need to make this sketch constrained completely. So here the 20 mm distance is given as horizontal value. Put up the value here. This value is going to be 20 mm. Lastly, we need to give the diameter, making the sketch constrained. So the diameter for this value is given as 30, as the radius is 50. So here the value is taken as 30 mm. So for extrude boss, again select this toolbar. We are going to extrude it on both the sides, so mirror extent. Make this value a little bit smaller. I am going to say 50 mm only. Now we need to remove the cylindrical shape from this body to get this cutout. That is this cutout. We can see here. Now after making this cylinder, we are going to go for split command. Elements to cut, we are going to take this body, and cutting element we are going to say this cylinder. You can see from the inner side this part is coming transparent, means the material is going to be removed from this part. And the cutting tool will be at the cylinder only. Say OK. Now we need to hide the cylinder after cutting this part. Here we are going to hide this sketch also. Now one more thing very important here, that you should always remember the CATIA toolbars. The names of the toolbars are very important to be remembered, because many times when you open the interface of CATIA, the toolbars are being shuffled at the places. So if you are knowing the names of the toolbars, then only you can call the toolbars again here. So after completing this part, we need to go for the appearance. So for appearance, I am going to select this apply material option. Select this command here, apply material. And in painting, we are going to give some color here for this part. So I am going to take this fire red, just drag and drop it on the part title. Say apply material and OK. Now in model tree, you are able to see this material has been applied here, but the appearance is not yet changed. So for that, so in view tab, we are going to select this display options, and to show the material, we are going to select this option, that is shading with material. And we can see here, this color has been applied. If I want to change the color, just go and select, and whatever color you want, we can go for that. Just drag and drop this color on this part, the title one. I'll say this green onyx, drop it on this part title here. Say apply material and OK. Now we can see here, this part has been applied with the appearance here. So this was the first part we are going to see. Now the second part we are going to see here. First we'll open that part. The next part we are going to make is this part now. So we need to make this part in two sections. First we are going to make this top view here in top plane, and in the front view we are going to make this curve. Then we are going to merge them together by extruding, and finally we are going to trim the extra parts or portions to obtain this last shape. So to start with, we are going to say new, mechanical design and part design. So to start with, I am going to select this and say new, say Control N, say part, say OK and finish. Now part 2 is this one. So first we are going to make the top view here. So the orientation also I am going to take the same plane, that is top plane. First we are going to make two lines. Make sure that lines are equidistant from the origin. So the total distance here is given as 250 mm. From origin we are going to take it as 125, making them equally symmetric on both the sides. Next, put up the sizes here. So this left side line is going to be 100 mm and the other side is going to be 77 mm. Next, we need to make this line symmetric from the horizontal axis. So for that we are going to select the points, the 2 points, 2 end points and this horizontal axis. Go for the relation here as symmetric. Do this for the other side also. Say symmetric and OK. Next we are going to go for 3-point arc here. First point, second point and this third point. Make sure that these 2 points are being coincided. The extra entities, if they are going extended, then we should trim them or we should make them coincide first. So here we can see this arc has been extended a little bit further. We are going to say it coincided. Say OK and finish. Now next, for the other side we can mirror this arc here. So for mirror, select this command, select the arc, select the axis. Next we need to go for the radius. So the radius has been given here as 1000. Put up the value. Now we can see these corners are been given as fillet with radius of 25. And on the other side both the radius are going to be 15 mm. So we are going to make fillets. One more fillet on the other side. Put up the values here, say 25. Now there is no equal relation been given, so we are going to make them individually as dimensions. Here also we are going to go for fillet on the other side. Say double click on this fillet command, that is corners. Select both the entities and click here. It will give a warning that relation is going to be break. Just say it OK. Then now the radius here we are going to take as 15. On the other side also as 15. Now we can see here this complete sketch has been constrained. So we are going to say exit workbench and we are going to go for extrude command. But the thing here is that we are in part modeling interface. We can see the toolbars. So even if you are in other interface, you can go for the wireframe and surface in between also. Say start, say mechanical design and say wireframe and surface design. The toolbars above are being changed now and the interface is now of wireframe. Just select this extrude command, select this sketch and now we are going to extrude it. So the height of extrusion here is given as 30 mm. We are going to take a little bit more here, other than 30 we are going to set 40 mm. Say preview and OK. Now after completing this extrude we are going to hide these sketches here. Now for the second part we are going to select this plane, say sketch. Next we are going to make this arc here, that is of 750 mm. For that we need to project these corners, these edges, but as they are circular in shape, the regular project entities will not project these sketches here. So for that, just go here and say project 3D, see out edges. Click here on both the sides. And we can see here these two lines are being projected. Select both the lines and make them construction geometry. As they are going to be for reference purpose only, that's why we have said construction geometry. Next, for the arc, select this 3-point arc. Make sure that you are not going to start this arc from the center of this line. A little bit above, first point, then this second point somewhere here, and this third point. But as we have not put off this option, that is construction geometry, the arc is coming in construction mode only. So first we need to put off this option and then go for the arc. First point, this is the second point, and this is the third point. Now this arc height is going to be 30 mm. You can see here maximum height of this part is going to be 30. So we are going to take this arc height as 30 from this horizontal axis. So here this size is going to be 30 mm. Lastly, we need to say this 2 points symmetric with this vertical axis and put up the radius value here. So the radius here given as 750 mm. We are going to make this single arc only here. We are not going to make the lines here, this vertical lines from the bottom. It is because when we extrude this by making this line, then this surface and this line surface after extruding will be overlapped. So avoid making lines here, only arc is required, and say exit workbench and go for the extrude command. Push this values here, say mirror extend on both the sides and say OK. Finally we are going to trim the extra entities remaining as we have taken a little bit larger dimensions. So for that again go for the split command. Say these elements to cut as this body, and cutting element we are going to take this surface, the curved surface. Now the bottom side has been removed. We need to remove the above side. So for that we are going to say other side. Say OK. You can see the above side has been removed and the height now is going to come as 30 mm only. Next we are going to remove the extra faces here, this corner side faces. We only need the inner side surface here. So for that again go for the split command. Say elements to cut as this one, and cutting element now this time we are going to take this one. Say other side. Say OK. And finally we have this shape here. We can see this shape. We are going to hide these sketches again. If you don't need the planes, we can hide the planes also here. Say right click and hide. We'll take this mid plane to show. We'll take this right plane here. Select this plane and say sketch. Next we are going to make this rectangular shape, that is of 150 mm by 5 mm. This height for this rectangular shape is given as 5 mm. We can see here in this view. So say corner rectangle and go for this rectangle. Make this line as construction geometry. We don't want this line to be extended or extruded, as it will create one unnecessary surface. So to avoid that we are going to say this line as construction geometry. Then put up the values, say normal position first. So this value here is given as 150 mm. Say both the side of this rectangle symmetric with this vertical axis. And this height we are going to take here as 5 mm. Finally we are going to say extrude here. So we can see no bottom line is been made. as it may create one unnecessary surface here at the bottom which we don't need. That's why no line to be made here. Say extrude now. Say OK. We have taken a little bit extra only material here so as to make it trim properly. Next we are going to go for again split or trim. Yeah, this time we are going to select trim command. So either split or trim, we can use both of them. So we are going to select trim this time. Now in trim command there is no need to say that which element you want to trim and which will act as a cutting tool. You just need to select both the elements directly. And we can see here this extra portion has been cut. Say other side. So the extra other side portions are also been cut, this one. We can see here in transparency we can see. So the extra remaining portions are also been cut here. If we click on the other side option, say OK. And we have this object here. Just hide this sketch and go for the appearance. Hide the planes also. Now in appearance, we are going to apply a little bit different color here. We are going to say this blue color. Just drag and drop it on the part title. You can see in model tree this appearance has been applied. Say apply material and OK. Say Ctrl S and we can save the part wherever we want. Say save. Go for isometric view here to make this part properly arranged. The other part was this one. So these were the two exercises we were going to make. We'll continue with the further exercises and some toolbars remaining in CATIA surfacing. So this was the lecture for today. If you want to join the courses for AutoCAD, you can join in 4 Dimensions Infotech. The contact number is given below in the link. You can contact us and you can go for the domain courses also. We also provide placements in mechanical design. So anyone, if you are in need of the placements also, you can contact us. Till then, thank you.